What's up, guys, and welcome back to No Color Entertainment. This is Matt.
There I am.
And we're playing Madden.
Yay!
Alright, super excited.
I am significantly more so than I was for the last game.
Why?
I mean, why?
Why this more than the last game?
Because it's not this last one.
Huh?
Because it's not the last one.
Oh.
Do you not remember the last one? You
Oh,
should.
losing.
You played it.
Huh?
You should. You played it.
I remember losing.
I mean, not the last game we physically just streamed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, that sucked. So, alright, so while we wait for my opponent to answer, let's go over some things. So, first of all, let's see what college players will be coming up that I'll be eyeballing. Let's look at these young men that we can use as tools on the field of battle. God, that sounds wrong when I put it that way. Yeah, Caleb Williams, top 5 quarterback. We won't be needing him. We're going to run with CJ for a while. Marvin Harrison Jr. would be nice to have. Good left tackle there. Kool-Aid. His name is Kool-Aid. I want him because his name is Kool-Aid. And Mika Guga. Like that. Michael Penix. Anyone from Colorado? Oh, Shadur Sanders from Colorado. Jeremiah Trotter Jr. No shit.
Wait, so what are we doing?
Looking at upcoming players to keep an eye out for. Jeremiah Trotter Jr. would be a cool one to have. I was a big fan of him when he was on the Eagles. So, I hope this guy doesn't ghost me.
Yeah, especially after we got finished doing, like, telling everybody to come over for playing, streaming. And I specifically asked, did you want to check to make sure he's ready to play before we stream?
Are you going to rub that in my face?
Yeah.
That's rude.
You know what? You're right. I shouldn't. I'll wait for the chat to do it instead.
Super rude. Super rude.
How is that rude, by the way?
We're going to get some practice in. So tell us about your day, baby. What's going on
So
with you?
I was substitute teaching today at a local high school, and I was filling in for one of the gym coaches who is usually responsible for, like, weight conditioning. Like, they have a separate class for, like, weightlifting,
Okay.
which a lot of schools do. And basically the instructions were clear, like, we're not doing weight training, we're going to be in the gym all day, but there's another gym class in there, and so you're just going to be working with the other coach. Cool. So I go in, and the other coach is also not there. There's another long-term sub who is there to take attendance for his class. Like, oh, okay, so there's just 2 subs in here trying to make it work.
Hanging out.
Yep. And then, but he was going to be like a few minutes late. But at some point, there was a point in time where, because apparently there's also another coach. So there's technically 3 coaches that are all, like, usually doing gym around the same time. They all have the same schedule because they all have the same plan and lunch together. And at some point, this other dude comes in, and he's a sub also. So at some point today, all 3 gym coaches were out. The one of the main ones, who's also the football coach, came in. And like the long-term sub took off because she's only going to be there for a few minutes for him. And he took most of the, the reins, which is basically play. Go play. Leave me alone. Go play. Just stay in the room. Go play. Leave me alone. He at some point actually out loud, because there was like kids who were constantly asking him questions, and there was no one to answer them but him, because I don't know what the fuck's going on. And as he's walking away, very loudly, like, leave me alone. And he kept following him. And I think the general, like, sense I got from it was that, like, he was irritated, but he wasn't, like, mad. Like, he understood, like, what was going on. But he was like, up in his face, basically. But I twisted my ankle at some point playing volleyball with one of the, I think he has special needs, but he was in with the general population. And he was the only kid playing, because this is the last hour before. Also, there's a pep rally going on today, because their homecoming game is tonight. And it was funny because at some point I'm sitting next to him asking about the game, like, hey, you know, like, because he's also the football coach, and he was saying he actually took this job because he was an assistant head coach someplace else, and he became a head coach at this place, which is why he took it. And he'd only been there for a few months, basically, since the end of last semester. I'm like, oh, how's the football team this year? Bad. Like, didn't even hesitate. Like, I was really asking him. He just had to be nearby. I was asking, like, the other sub, because he also, like, helps out with, like, fire and EMS, because he does that as his main job. Yeah, it was kind of wild. Like, the day was like, oh, as if I played gym. Like, there's other details to this day. And so me and him are mostly talking, because we're just, like, subs or whatever, and don't really have a bone in this fight or whatever. It's just, kids, just don't kill each other, please, and mostly make sure you stay in here, and that's really all we ask. We ask even less of you in gym than we do in any other situation. Because here you guys can run around and be as loud as you fucking want. Just don't throw balls at each other. I feel like I shouldn't tell you, but apparently I do. Share, play nice. Like, that's it. If you don't feel like playing, go sit your ass down somewhere and talk. I don't care. But yeah, no, like, I was talking to the sub, and I was like, at some point, like, oh, so the homecoming game, that's pretty cool. Well, how's the team tonight? And the main football coach just jumped in without even a hesitation. Bad. Like, oh, damn. Damn. And I'm like, well, how's the other team? And he's like, bad. I'm like, oh, then there's a chance. But, yeah, so, like, I didn't have to leave early today because I had another engagement that I did not realize I was going to have to do when I picked up this job, but they were super understanding. And they probably felt like, you know, me being there most of the day, especially on a super easy day like a pep rally where no one's going to be there during the last hour anyway. Not no one, but, like, there's nothing for them to do during that last hour. They take attendance to make sure that they're in where they're supposed to be, and then the entire school is going to join them in the gym for the pep rally.
Yeah.
So, at this point, you just need an extra body in there just to make sure, like, you keep eyes on the kids and make sure they're all doing what they're supposed to be doing, but that's it. But yeah, so, like, they let me take off early, like, oh, this is I'm kind of disappointed I gotta leave on the day of a pep rally. It'd be kind of cool to check out. But yeah, it was just, it was an interesting day for that reason. And then, I had like a 2-hour lunch, which was awesome because, like, their plan period is right next to, like, their lunch hour. And so that was fun. And then, during the last period that I was there was when I rolled my ankle. And I wasn't, like, playing full-out volleyball. It started off with me, like, the ball rolled to me, and I picked it up, and I, like, volleyball hit it, you know, with the two arms, and...
Set it?
No, it wasn't setting. Setting's overhand.
Oh, I'm sorry, bumping?
I guess that's what you call it.
Yeah.
I bumped it to the other kid.
Yeah, bumps, that's fine.
Oh, I don't remember. Even though I played volleyball for years.
And I never played volleyball. Why do I know more of it than you do?
Because I was terrible. I played throughout middle school, and I played the first 2 years of high school, and then I went to high school that had an actual volleyball program, and I was like, oh, I am wildly out of my depth. So you guys are going to college for volleyball. I'm just here. I basically played volleyball because it was an excuse to hang out with my friends after school. And that was it. That's honestly it. It was something I could do. It wasn't hard, and they didn't, like, the tryouts were minimal. And also, like, I don't remember freshman year, I'm pretty sure I played that year, but sophomore year, for sure, we were terrible. I remember very vividly, we were a 3-15 team, and 2 of the wins that we had were against the same fucking school. So, but yeah, I still like playing. So when I had the opportunity with this kid, I started playing with him. I just kind of bumped it back to him, and he bumped it back to me. So we were going back and forth in the volley, and it was just the 2 of us because no one else was really playing with him. And I injured myself like 3 times. First time was he bumped it, but he's not really a volleyball player. He's just playing around the ball. So he bumped it, and it was short. And I went to go for it, and my instincts kicked in, like 30 years after the fact. And I go to like get it low, and I fall forward, and I hit my knee and slid. Like shit! I forget. That's why I had knee pads. Fuck. Hurt, and then I did it again.
Oh, the teachers had to be laughing.
No, I think they might have been. They might not have been paying attention either because they're like watching the kids. And I was
so this guy seems to be ghosting me. So we're gonna do a game with my superstar.
Okay. I'm gonna finish on my story
either
too.
Gonna back to me or huh?
I'm gonna finish on my story too.
Yeah. We're either gonna get just a full game of this and call it a day, or he's gonna get back to me and we'll actually get a game in.
So I went and did that. I fell on my knee and I skid forward. I did that thing twice. Which at that point I'm like, I'm not going any lower than that. I'm done. I need knee pads. And the other teacher was laughing at me because he was like, "What do you need knee pads for?" I'm like, that's how you play. We fucking had knee pads. And then like later on, we were sitting there doing it. Like I got a full, according to my Fitbit, like 25 minutes worth of play. I think like 9 of that was walking around earlier, but I was still playing with this kid for probably a good 15 minutes. And at some point, he goes to hit something, and it's high enough for me to get it, but it's just almost barely over my head. So I managed to kind of like, I think, either set it or I hit it with like my palm or something like that, or bumped it. I forget what it was, but it was like a weird angle. And so it ended up just being bounced up over me again instead of going out. And so then I tried to go for it, but what I ended up doing was I flexed my ankle a little, I basically flexed my foot too much and landed on my heel. And then like rocked backward. It was a weird fucking step. It still kind of hurts now. It's not like killing me or anything like that. I had an ice pack in my lunch, so I actually just sat that fucker on there and just chilled for like the remainder of the class period. And like, cause after that happened, I'm like, oh, I'm done. I forgot. I am old. Fuck. Like, I'm wearing gym shoes. I'm wearing the appropriate attire. But no, I'm also not wearing the appropriate age. So I was like, all right, yeah, I played a little bit more with him. Like, I literally like 2 or 3 more volleys, and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to be done. So that happened. I spit because they're having the pep rally, and at some point they brought out a speaker, like a Bluetooth speaker. And I was talking to one of the subs because he's been there for years, and he went to high school like when he was there. We're doing that whole hell of a lot long, very long ago, like 8 years. But still, like, I was asking because they have, a giant fucking speaker system overhead where their scoreboard is. And I'm like, why aren't they using that for the pep rally? And he's like, it's not that good. Like, it works, but, I mean, the problem is that you can't really understand it because it gets garbled, I'm sure. And maybe also because it's that high up mist and the weird way sound works. But they're redoing that whole gym, like, next year anyhow. But I'm like, and he's like, the Bluetooth speaker is crystal clear. Like, yeah, you're right. And it was. I went to the whole other side of the gym just to make sure you could still hear it, and it was perfect. I didn't even notice. It didn't even sound like you were anywhere further away from it.
Yeah.
And so, but when they brought it out there and they turned it on to check it, of course, they play music off their cell phone, and it was like, it was just hip hop or whatever. I didn't recognize it because I'm old. But and they were vibing to it because like it's just this gym, and all of a sudden, blasting as loud as they fucking can is the latest hits or whatever. And I turn around and they're all like kind of vibing whatever, and one of the kids is like, one of the boys is twerking, and I was mid sip of like of my hot tea cup. Like I had like a thermos with me, and I was mid sip when I looked up and saw that, and I fucking choked on my tea. Like spit it up, and like I saw a couple of kids like point and laugh at me like, you made the teacher spit up her tea. Yeah, you did. So that was a a fun day. It was really fun. I'm really sorry that I didn't get to stay longer. I'm really happy that I got to go today because, and I was talking to the other sub about it. Like, there are downsides to subbing, obviously. Oh my god, totally please don't. There are downsides to subbing, just like there's downsides to any job. The biggest one is nothing to do with the school or the kids, usually, actually. The biggest one is the pay. The biggest one is lack of benefits. That's honestly the worst part of that job. Because, one, I get to have a lot of flexibility in what I do. I get to choose where I go. I get to choose the classes I want to do. I get to choose if I want to work today. Now, obviously, the economics require that I work more days than I would probably like to. But I still get to pick where I go. And honestly, I'm finding that, I don't know if you want to blame it on my ADD or what, but I really enjoy not being in the same place every fucking day.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was a thing for me until it started becoming a thing for me, and now I can go back to an office every day, but well, I would for money, for sure. I think it's got to be for money, but it's also be something based on what I'm doing. Like, so I had the job interview that I wanted to do for the federal government that would take me into the city, and that I was kind of excited for. Like, I was kind of loathing going to the same place every day, the drudgery of the commute and everything, but I also was excited about the idea of doing the commute, because a lot of people in our area commute to Chicago regularly, and I've never had that job that required me to go downtown all the time. Oh, I'm sure, but especially since they would be paying for it. And there is I remember when I worked at the prison, it was like almost an hour drive every morning, like 45-minute drive every day. First thing in the morning or like way late at night, depending on what shift I did. And there was a niceness to the decompression that I felt going into work that I didn't get when I moved 5 minutes away. I was actually felt more stressed going into work when I lived closer than I did when I lived further away. And part of that is because of that meme I showed you yesterday. Like, there was a meme I saw on Facebook that was like, what, if you woke up and you had the powers of Superman, like, what would you do? And people were like, I would go crazy and kill everybody or whatever, or I would be able to see things, or I would be able to stop things. But my response was like, I would be able to fly faster than the speed of light to be able to actually change the rotation of the earth and make time travel backwards. I will still be late to work every day. And that is what it was. I was 5 minutes away, so I only got up maybe 10 minutes before I had to be there. Versus when I was 45 minutes away, I got up probably a good hour and a half before I had to be there to make sure that I had everything that I needed, that I stopped off to get food before I got there, that I took care of myself before I walked in. Like, I feel like if I had that commute to Chicago every day, I would probably go in that same mindset. And I didn't mind it. It sucks getting up there early, but I've been doing that for 2 years now. I'm like working 2 hours away with the time change. And that doesn't really bother me. Then again, I'm getting out super early. So that might be a difference. Man, I've been talking a lot. How was your day today, baby? Oh, last thing before I stop talking. I also started another job today. So if you guys are keeping count, I have like 3 jobs right now. They're all part-time.
By the way, before anyone judges, I work like 60 hours a week.
Yeah, no, Matt is plenty busy.
I do not have
as you guys
time
can
for any other jobs.
Also notice, because our schedules are super kind of intermittent because of those days when we can't, because he had to stay out later than expected.
Yeah.
So especially since he's become manager. I think when you were on the floor, it was a little easier.
Yeah.
But since becoming manager, then yeah, you're definitely there more often more than you used to be. But yeah, I'm now working 3 jobs. They're all part-time. Which is the crazy thing, but
by the way, my opponent is coming. He did come back to me. He's just running late, so
yeah.
You are going to get this game. It looks like.
But yeah,
bonus football. Sorry.
No, you're fine. I started a 3rd job, basically reviewing transcripts for one of the public universities in the state. I'm just basically today was training, but the training consisted of me doing tutorials on my own and reading through the handbook and answering questions and sending it in. And it's basically everything not everything, there's a bunch of shit that I used to do when I used to work as a school counselor, going through transcripts for kids coming in. And so a lot of it was just review, because I haven't done it in 2 years, but like, really, you don't forget it, honestly. And nothing's really changed since then either, so, yeah, that's basically it. And I only had to do it for like 3 hours. I imagine I'll have more interaction with my supervisor when we meet on Monday, just because technology issues going to let me get into the system, so we're going to fully talk if we can't take care of it. But, yep, that's what I did. I worked one job, but you can barely call that work, and then I worked another job, but you can also barely call that work. So, yay! How was your day, baby?
It was fine. I hate people. I work in customer service. Kind of goes hand in hand.
What happened today?
Like, nothing specific, just... You suck.
You told me that a prick made your day, but I forget what you said.
Because I work in car sales, and I actually like hard-headed customers who want to come in and negotiate and try to wear me down, because it gives me someone to argue with, and it's not politically correct to argue with people, so they kind of make my day. So I can just sit there and freaking argue with them, and it's kind of therapeutic. Especially when the buy a car at the end of it.
Yeah, I bet.
That helps a lot. Football's been crazy this year already.
Oh my god.
The Bears suck. Which is kind of disappointing, because I was really cheering for the Bears this year.
I'm still cheer for the Bears.
And that's what I do.
You can still cheer for the Bears.
Oh, I still am.
Lord knows I do.
Doesn't mean that they're
I also drink a lot more than I used to, but it's fine.
pissing me off.
I remember the TikToker, people like being Bears fans basically, and the woman was just sitting there drinking her coffee in the morning with all the vitriol that she could muster, just kind of she's sip coffee. Like, yeah. You still ain't here, y'all in the same time zone?
No, he's Pacific.
No, they're
2 hours behind. It's like 7 o'clock where he is.
He's gonna be here soon.
Yep. He's coming.
Yep, we're just regaling you guys with our day.
Yep. While we play my career mode for again.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, you should be ready in about 5 minutes.
Oh, sweet. I'm taking you mean the October 21st, since 21st already passed, so.
Whatever.
Super's gonna be up this way for a show.
Right on.
So definitely make sure you hit us up so
If
we
you
can
don't
hang
come
out.
see us, I will fight you.
And so you know what this means, right? We're probably going to Dick's.
Let's go Dick's.
Okay. So we're gonna go do karaoke. It's 11 p.m. for me right now. Okay, yeah, because it's almost 10 for us, you know, for Eastern time.
Well, blame Dave, the owner of the Juwan Johnson fan club. That's his name in the chat.
That's cute. Trying to think anything else going on of any interest or relevance.
Wow, makes no promises to come see us. You see that bullshit?
Wow.
Wow, Super.
Wow.
I thought we was cool.
I know, right?
Apparently not. It's because I didn't watch his videos. Now he hates me.
And Kyle is laughing at the...
He's starting to get that Wade treatment where he's all of a sudden better than me.
Yeah, no, read that correctly.
I guess I didn't read the whole thing.
No, yeah, we only saw part of it, then it got cut off.
He said, make no promises, I'll try to see y'all then. So again, you're not really committing to making sure to spend some time with us.
That's what you say to like your family when you're coming back to town. Like,
we're the relatives that you.
I'm not really gonna. I'm too busy like getting drunk with my friends that weekend to go visit grandma. But it's fine. I'll try.
You guys
if I do, it's gonna be hungover. I can't commit because I'm not driving anymore.
Maybe you should get a fucking car.
Well, because you don't have a license, baby.
Maybe you should get a fucking license.
Or money.
Maybe you should get some fucking money.
We're not going to tell anybody to get money before we get money.
That's fair.
Probably going to stay the night at someone's house.
Hi.
I mean, you can stay at ours.
Our house is available.
Probably stay. Where is the show? What? Money. Where is the show? Like, I mean, you're in the area. I'm assuming it's going to be over in the Illinois side.
You're a broke bitch too. What?
Right? You're a broke bitch. I'm a broke bitch. We're all broke bitches. Let's all be broke bitches together.
I'm a dude. He's a dude. She's a dude. Because we're all dudes, hey.
Yeah, basically. If dude means broke bitch.
Drop that little bitch. Gregarious Tony looking ass.
How is he doing? Is this a saloon?
Is Kadarius okay? Has anyone checked out Kadarius?
It's a saloon. Cecil is running a show.
Oh, Cecil? And I don't even get invited? Fuck.
He probably invited him to PRW. That's what's happening. Let's see if DJ knows about it. I'm sure DJ does. I'm going to A. Oh, nice!
There you go. You should have fun this week, Kyle. That card is stacked. Jay White and Andrade by itself is kind of worth the money.
Cecil is running a show and is going for this job. I have further questions, but I don't know if you'll be able to answer them because it's someone else's show. So, let me head back to tomorrow. Ooh, that sounds like fun.
No, baby.
And Zach. I know.
Zach both going. Oh, that's cool.
Who's Zach?
He's the guy I play with every once in a while.
Okay.
When I say I'm playing with the boys.
Oh, I see. Alright. I would like to go to an AEW show. If I'm going to any of them, because I'll probably be too late.
I mean,
but they just came from Chicago, so they're not going to have one over this way anytime soon. So Indianapolis probably won't expect that. If I'm going to any of them. Are you going to say something there?
No.
Just save it for a pay-per-view. Ooh, we could save up to London next year.
That'd be cool. Or am I going all in?
Oh my god, London. I can't imagine how fucking expensive that trip would be. Like,
pretty fucking.
That would be our honeymoon, basically. Like, we just forget about trying to do the Southwestern trip forever, or for at least like probably another 10 years or something crazy.
Oh god, don't remind me of that game.
Which game?
Zach threw like 6 picks to one person.
Good lord.
God. Well, he just invited me, so we can come back to this later. I got my warm up. Let's get into the main event. Right, baby?
Huh?
Right, baby?
Yay, yes.
Oh, I gotta start a party so he can't hear my plays.
Oops.
Whoops. There we go. That's better. Alright. Now we can talk about shit. Alright, so KC and Philly and can I see my phone, please?
Yes.
I need to wish him good luck, as we are good sportsmen here. Alright. Shall we begin?
Yes, please.
Leg down back to receive the kick. He gets a good block. He's going to break free. No, he's not. Just kidding.
Ready, set.
They're going to let me, now my feet are cold.
Ready, go. 60 Bison.
Poor baby.
Ready.
Both of y'all. I was doing something. I forgot what we were doing. Oh, that was nice.
I'll take that.
That was nice. I can't. Here?
Now I can. Thank you.
Okay.
That's been messed up the whole time.
Oh, okay, cool.
Get it.
Do. Oh, roughing the passer. It's still messed up. Oh well.
Come on. Hit. 18 Cardinal. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Let's go.
Alright, so the plan today is control the clock, play good defense, get some good chunk plays hopefully. Give me 5-1 with the Cardinals. Fuck you, Kyle. Must be nice to be good. Ooh, look at that juke. Now, this contact looked heavy. Hi, Cameron.
Hey, long time no see.
Right? Hope all is well. Oh, get there! Let's go. Here's his beast. He's a beast. I really need to get some touchdowns for Stroud, though. He's got like 1 touchdown and 6 interceptions. College, you understand. Of course, Cameron. I hope college is treating you well. I hope it's going well. Hope you got all A's. The education.
What down?
see if my defense wants to play today.
Ow! God! Mute it?
Can't right now.
Okay.
Alright, we're back. I don't know what the hell that was. It just felt like making noise, I guess.
Here we go. Set.
I believe in you, offense. End this job with a 6-0. Keep it rolling, fellas.
Let's go.
A few yards on this play. Boys, let's go.
Ready.
Oh yes, you're right, Super. It was the obligatory time of the stream where Drogo tries to ruin everything.
Yep.
Ready. Go. Ready, break. Ready.
Alright. So far, 2 drives doing pretty well here. Ugh, how do you overthrow that? Fuck.
On the set.
Right? It's terrible. Good catch. There you go.
Here we go.
Let's go get 6. Make a play here. Take it to him.
Let's go.
I'll take that though. Right, Kyle? I love this game. Makes no damn sense. But that's a good start. I will take that start. Yes, that's why we keep subjecting ourselves to this torture every year, Kyle. Because we love it. And when you love something, you enjoy the pain. Nothing, baby?
No,
You checked
sorry.
out?
No, I'm sorry. I got distracted on something else. I went down a Wikipedia hole. Sorry about that.
There you go. There's a good tackle. Oh, you gotta catch that? That was what? What? Ugh.
Ready? Ready, go! Ready!
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo, the double juke. The double juke. And Dale getting in on the action. That stop juke this year is stupid strong.
Let's stop juke.
You stop your momentum and they usually fly right by you because it's super hard to tackle this year.
Personally, I like the Saints. Right on. I used to like the Saints when Drew Brees was on there. I haven't really cared about them since.
Derek Carr now.
It's not. That's nice.
Huh?
That's nice.
Huh?
That's nice.
Oh.
I have nothing against him. I just don't care. Drew Brees is fucking Drew Brees. And a former Boilermaker. Boiler up. You either missed tackles or pile drives.
Yes. And there is no gray area. That is this year's Madden. You either do this awesome spear, drive them into the ground, which would be a penalty in any NFL game today.
I see that moment.
Or
like,
miss.
I see that moment from like Doctor Strange or Infinity War, where, like the Doctor Strange, like I have the other person, but Doctor Strange like hits you and like causes you to leave your soul to your body.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Like you fall in reverse slowly and watch it happen. It's not like a major love for them, but I just like them. I don't really care them. No. that's fair. No, I mean, like, before Drew Brees left, I would say the Saints are probably my second or third favorite team. I never really could tell you if they're my first favorite or second favorite, I mean, compared to, like, the Colts. It just kind of depended on how the Colts were doing, I think, that year.
Yeah.
The Bears have always been my favorite, even though I fucking hate them.
You can always switch teams, man.
But like whenever like the Saints, especially the Saints often make like the playoffs and the Bears win. So I was cheering for somebody. I was fucking cheering for them. I'm not Lee James.
What up? You can be a Patriots fan.
Ew. What was it that you showed me yesterday? Like my children will know the pain that I live with or whatever. Bengals are my favorite, but now it's the Chiefs. I don't know. I think the Chiefs will replace the Saints for me. It's kind of the same thing. I like their quarterback, and
We're
like
big
what they're
Patrick
doing.
Mahomes fans in this
No,
house.
yeah. No, that's good. Never mind.
Yes,
Good.
that is very good.
Yay! Did y'all know Drew Brees was originally on the Chargers before they changed? Yeah, I knew he was. I thought he was the Niners, but I knew he was on some team languishing in like backup hell before he was traded to the Saints and just took the fuck off. So
Come on.
I wonder if he's going to leave it wide open.
hope for you to run in. Patrick Mahomes is my boy. Yeah, no, I like him. I like his mentality and energy for the game. And he wins. And it's weird because I like him more than I ever liked Tom Brady.
Right.
Well, I know it's still probably early to get that kind of comparison. It really isn't though. As far as elite quarterbacks go, at least what they're doing, changing the game, blah blah blah, and all of the love the media is giving him, I feel like I don't resent it nearly as much as I did with Tom Brady.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I have a theory.
But fans are starting to feel it. There is a lot of vitriol towards Mahomes this year.
Yeah. Well, and I don't know why that is, but it's.
I think Burrow started it. He's not that good. I can do everything he can do.
Yeah, how's that going for you, Burrow?
This year?
What's going on, Joe?
Not great.
Yeah, I got to shut the fuck up. Sorry, I say that so meanly, you know, like if he was standing in front of me, I wouldn't say it anyway. But I also talk like most people more shit than I have any right to, especially when anonymously online. Wow, he just made you look like a bitch, babe. I mean, it's only.
Well, that's what I get. I called stupid aggressive. I shouldn't have done that, but I was up 28, so it was like, whatever.
Yeah, well, don't do that shit no more, because
Alright.
I don't think he has a chance or anything. Because it's only the second quarter. Like, that's how 28 and 30 shit happens, or whatever. Like, when you lose, you had like a 23-point lead or 28-point lead or whatever it was, and then still somehow fucking managed to lose the Super Bowl. Falcons.
Well, Ari is very much a football coach where it's like, oh, their neck's broken, step on it harder.
I mean, yeah. Fuck that. I'm not trying to. I don't care if I lost to a
If you
corpse.
remember that
if I'm the one who
scene-
killed him.
And remember the Titans, where Will Patton is like, I don't want them to gain another yard.
Yeah.
You blitz all night. I can definitely see Ari saying, like, if they cross that line of scrimmage, I'm taking each and every one of you out.
I mean, I don't think I can physically not do that because then we would just forfeit the game, but I would be so tempted. I'm thinking of, like, my favorite types of players, for example, on defense. I don't really care about, like, hardening linemen. I know it's important. I know it's necessary. They're the ones who excite me. The ones who excite me are fucking ball hawks. Are those corners and safeties that are just yoinking and punching their ball back to them. Like, that ball belongs to us. The fact that the other team has it is a travesty. They should never have possession, and we should shorten it as soon as possible. And if that means going 3 and out, cool. If that means intercepting on the very first thing they throw on a drive, even fucking better. The two teams I particularly hate would be Patriots and 49ers. Why the 49ers?
Well,
I get the Patriots. I understand, me too. But why the 49ers?
Yeah, what? Well, you say he likes the Saints. God, I'm trying to make sense of it. I'm not sure. Oh my god. Like, everyone was on my dick.
Yeah,
like,
they were.
Just right away.
I think the teams that I hate, Patriots.
Packers.
And Packers.
Yeah.
But I didn't think about the Packers for a second because they're not really a threat to us any more than we are to them. So I don't worry about it anymore. Not to say that they're not a threat. I know they are, but my team sucks. They're not a threat to us because they're not gonna. Like, no one is. We don't exist, basically. Like, the fact that we win any games this season is a coincidence. Kind of like, when you take, like, weight loss drugs, and then, like, any weight loss that you actually experience while on this drug is a mere coincidence. That's how I feel about our season this year. It's just statistically, it's statistically likely that we are to win a game at some point between now and the end of the season. I don't know when that's going to happen. But we only because I don't want to jinx us and somehow be like, we can't possibly go 0-17, can we?
I mean,
can we?
technically, it's mathematically possible still.
So yeah, but we're gonna assume that we're gonna.
Oh, fuck!
You got the ball loose?
No, but he just killed my guy.
Oh. Yep.
Bam! God damn!
Stop in your tracks.
That was rude.
It was warranted. Hi, Tully. Shush. What is it, baby girl? Do you want more food? You're not getting it.
I forgot about them uppercut tackles. Yeah. That only happen every once in a while, but it's that Claudio Castagnoli European uppercut. Just, God damn!
Hadouken! Oh, Tully. Hi. You're so unhappy. Oh, dear
Oh, he's
God.
wide open, too. My read was wide open, just could not get the fucking protection. Alright, let's throw some fun at him.
Hey, it keeps showing us over and over again like that.
Let's go now.
Tully, Mommy is going to stretch you. So I'm going to need you to shut up. I assume you may possibly go outside, but I don't think that's what you're asking for. It may be water. You should have water. Going for it? Or the third and 2 now? No, yeah, Patriots, Packers. But Packers are kind of gimmies because we're in the same division and they're fucking Packers. And
Cowboys. Oh my God,
yeah,
Cowboys.
fuck Cowboys.
God almighty. You're never going to the Super Bowl. Stop.
Well, they say something about us, but we've at least made our peace.
We don't sit here and like say we're going to the Super Bowl.
Oh, people were saying that about the fucking Bears this year. Alright, we're going to possibly get 500. We're going to possibly break that. That's where I'm at right now. If we get any better than that, it's all gravy. We might go make it to the playoffs. We might even win a game in the playoffs. No one said anything about the fucking Super Bowl. That's just crazy talk. What I would like to do is be the Seattle Seahawks of, I think it was 2012, whatever year it was before they went to the fucking Super Bowl. Because the Bears faced them, I actually went to that fucking game and they were playing work for it. You know what I'm talking about?
Which one?
There was a game. I remember there was a game that I went to at Soldier Field. I was actually like doing that weird voluntary thing where we're making hot chocolate on a 65-degree day. So we were useless, and to think you have to watch the game because they fucking making us make hot dogs for free because it's technically slave labor at that point. Anyway, so at that game they ended up going overtime, and the Bears lost. But that was the year before. Like, the Seahawks went to the Super Bowl, I think, the first time. And I think that was against the Broncos, because then they spanked that ass. And then the next year, did they go against the Patriots the second year?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so they went to 2 back-to-back Super Bowls. They only won one of them.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Because
yeah, whatever year that
they're
was,
idiots and don't run on the goal line.
whatever year that was that we before we went to the Super Bowl.
A beast on the goal line.
Huh?
David Pierce is a beast on the goal line. There's no reason I should have scored there.
Yeah, well, we did. Good job. No, I was hoping for us being that team the year before they went to the Super Bowl. Like, we're building for something. We have an amazing defense. We have a really good quarterback. We're missing some pieces. We're going to get there. That's what I was hoping for. That is not what we got this year. I mean, unless we have one of those weird... Because then, like, the Lions, they had a 10-game win streak last year at the end of the season. After some, shakeups in personnel. I mean, it's possible to do that and still... Or you have other teams where, like, I think the Colts did it, actually, one year. Where they had this crazy... They went, like... I think it was, like, one of the first seasons or whatever that Luck was there. I think maybe the second season, they went, like, 0-3. And then, like, still end up going to the playoffs and then going to the AFC Championship. Like, I think it's still possible. Obviously, it's mathematically less likely. But there's stuff that we can do. Again, not trying to get the Super Bowl, just to be decent.
Yeah.
To set yourself up for success next year.
Yeah.
Like, this would be a fucking rebuild year. What the hell are we doing here, people? Like, you have it's like all this time we've been in this car with the Bears and it ran out of gas and no one knows how to get it started. So when finally shows up with a tank of gas, pours it into the tank, and then you don't even want to turn the key. You just assume we're not going to do anything. So you don't. Like, that's what it feels like right now. It feels like no one's trying.
Yeah.
Like, just turn the key. I don't care if it works or not. Just fucking try.
Yeah, Cameron. I'd like to hear your opinion.
We love hearing opinions about football.
And I love Josh Allen, so this should be interesting.
Yeah, that's your boy.
I like Josh Allen. He's fun. He's a tough white guy.
That's your boy.
Not a fan?
No, I don't hate him. Not really, no. I don't hate him, but I'm not a fan.
I get you.
So, yes, Cameron, please provide your insight. This is still the second quarter? Jesus Christ!
There's not a whole lot more. I love the Joey Burr. He's fun. I like his swag.
With the Cincinnati guy?
Yeah.
I guess.
Of course, his first 2 weeks, he's not really backing up that claim. But,
he's trying to back up that big-ass paint. How did he miss it?
He missed it.
How did he miss it?
I don't know. He's short.
Oh, it looked like it went in. How far was it? Are we gonna get 10th or something? What the hell? Wait, should we give... I don't hate them, same Ari, but they are a serious threat to my favorite. I didn't see that serious thing. Yeah. Okay, well, like this thing. Why is there for some reason Supa's thing isn't coming up? I almost never see it, even though I'm looking right at the screen. Alright, I'm going back to read some of the chat, y'all. Sorry, some of the stuff somehow is getting missed. I'm not sure why. I love. If you said if you love something, you have to let it go. I would slap you. I hate those. Should be easy pick. Always drop them. Good for sport or personality the same. Okay, I thought one. Missed tackles, pod rather than got that one. Things I love for them. Alright, that was the Broncos. Cool. Bengals are my favorite, but now it's the Chiefs. Or my favorite. Yep. Give me that. Kyle wasn't expecting high draft. Kyle's like, yeah, glad I wasn't expecting high draft picks. Cameron, oh god, I don't know why I have such disdain towards Brady, but I do. Same.
Not anymore, though. Since he's retired, I've actually grown.
Because he's no longer a fucking threat.
Yep, he's actually like pretty funny and entertaining. I'll definitely watch his broadcast. I can't wait till it starts that up.
Yeah, I'm not ready to get over there yet. CTW really hate when we pay for the 49ers. She's getting too worked up. It's football, Super. Of course I am. How about them Broncos? They are not terrible.
Yeah, this year they're surprisingly not terrible.
They're excitingly competent. Which is more than I can say for my fucking team!
That may be the most interesting phrase I've ever heard to describe a football team. They are interestingly competent.
Excitingly competent.
Excitingly competent.
I wish my team was just moderately adequate. I'm glad she wasn't my coach. I fighted with her too much. Stop trying to kill me, coach. I'm trying to get an interception, but I'm on the D line. So? You can still get an interception. Fucking,
A lot of people think.
Ryan. God, I can't believe I'm forgetting his name.
Who?
Urlacher. Urlacher got interceptions.
He wasn't D linebacker.
What was it? Middle linebackers. That's alright. Whatever. He's not a safety or a corner.
You're cute. D-line can get an interception. Urlacher, you know.
Close enough. 49ers took the Super Bowl for the Bengals in their first two appearances both times. That's why. Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Oh.
When the fuck was that, though? I feel like that was a while ago. Yeah, it was less than the Bengals were in a fucking Super Bowl.
90s?
More than once. I forgot about them uppercut tackles. I know I talk about the 43-8 score of the Super Bowl against the... Oh, God, yeah, the one I started to reference. Yeah. Yeah. We don't either. And it was up until, I forget what year it was only recently, that I had this curse of whoever I picked that I wanted to win the Super Bowl, fucking did it. Like, from the 2006 season, which is when I really started watching football, all the way up to, I want to say, the Chiefs' first win. Maybe Philly versus Patriots. That was the first time in, like, 15 years almost that I had picked a team to win the Super Bowl that I wanted to win, actually fucking winning. Like, that's, I don't even know how one of those odds. So, no, I picked the Broncos because I wanted the Broncos to win because we were both Peyton Manning fans.
Yes, love me some Peyton.
And
Sheriff.
then they, from the very word go, literally, it was the first snap with a safety or whatever or something.
Mm-hmm.
Because it, like, miscued from the center and it went to the end zone. Like, yeah, no, that was fucking terrible. You don't hate them, same, but they are seriously my favorite team. Their favorite team is the first time, I believe, Bengals versus 49ers. Gotcha. Oh, okay. So I like the 2016 Super Bowl better. Other than the one where they win. Is that the one with, like, Eli in the meme?
Yes.
Yeah, I like games where the team that I want to win wins by like 43 versus 8. I don't have to have my games be close for them to be entertaining. I just need to be winning. That's how I feel about it. Like, I don't understand why you would want to give up a lead.
And why is he playing confident now? What's going on?
It's the halftime adjustments or something. But yeah, I also, nothing tickles my heart. Very few things tickle my heart more than watching celebrities be real people. And it's hard to not be real when siblings are involved. Like, both are famous siblings, and both are super competitive in their fields. And it feels like that was the moment where Eli stopped being better than Peyton again. Like, well, I have 2 Super Bowl rings. What about you? Oops. The Super Bowl happens to be Patriots versus 49ers. I hope they both try that.
Well, I don't think you have to worry about that this year, Cameron. Maybe the Niners, but Patriots aren't going nowhere.
Yeah. No.
Dolphins made them look pretty bad. God, the Dolphins this year. The Dolphins are reeking Philadelphia of last year energy. Like, everyone shat on us, so we're literally just going out to kick all of your asses.
I am actually personally really hoping it's going to be Lions-Chiefs this year.
Lions-Chiefs would be good.
I want a replay of the first game of the season.
And that was a really good game, too.
It was a really good game. And they're both AFC and NFC, so it would work out very well. Although I don't know what the NFC like. It's very, 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 very good chance it's going to be the Chiefs again. However, obviously, like that's not a guarantee. It's super hard for teams to get back to back for a reason. And they've already shown like some weaknesses this season. It's early, so I'm not really putting a whole lot behind it. And still, Daniel Jones is one of those like above elite level players that you just don't count them out, sort of thing. But that's the AFC. AFC is probably going to be a lock between like 3 teams. NFC is a little more difficult to predict.
Oh, right.
And I think part of the reason they are is because of teams like the Lions that are better than they have any right to be. I will say I don't expect the Chiefs to win the last Super Bowl. I didn't expect the Chiefs, but I'm happy they did. Yeah, no. I was picking them to win, and I was happy that they did as well. But I know a lot of people didn't expect the Chiefs to win either. And I mean, the Eagles are really good. And there was, you know,
I would say kind of rare air where I was like, I don't give a fuck. Either team can win, and I'd be okay. I just want to see a kick-ass game, and I got a kick-ass game.
And you also won some money, too. Over
I did.
We went to a Super Bowl party, and there was like a picking pool or whatever or something. So that was even better. But, yeah, no, I mean, I didn't have anything against Philly, but I didn't want them to win.
Yeah.
Like, I want the Chiefs to win, so I'm actually picking the Chiefs. And, yeah, no. Something about, somehow I just don't feel right with Philly having 2 Super Bowls before we have 1 more. I don't know why. I don't understand why it is. I think it has something to do with the perception of their fan base, and I'm like, yeah, nah.
Here we go.
No. Why did that guy run up to you and then fall down next to you?
Because he pressed square, and it's really hard to tackle in this game.
Wow.
It's kind of infuriating at how hard it is to
He could have probably just
tackle.
left the port controller alone, and he would have done it on autopilot.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Wow. Oh my god, that is just Baby Town Frolics right there. That would have been a sack. That 100% would have been a sack. You just yanked that ball from it. That's like the 4th time you've done that this game.
It's fine.
Let's go now.
I mean, I like the Eagles, but the Chiefs are still my favorite. No, I mean, that's fair. And then, like, Matt's stepdad actually is from Oklahoma, so they're big Kansas City fans also. Oklahoma? No.
Missouri.
Missouri. No, sorry, I don't know where Oklahoma came from. Missouri.
Isn't there a couple of Kansas? Yeah, because it's Kansas City, Kansas too, right?
Well, if I remember correctly, Kansas City itself actually exists on a border between the two. So it isn't like... There's like a bunch of cities, like Springfield, Missouri versus Springfield, Illinois or something like that, where like they're not related at all. Because Springfield, Illinois is like smack dab in the middle of the fucking state. But there are cities, I know there's one like between Indiana and Ohio that, for whatever reason, when they were doing the planning of the city, somehow this is like before the state lines are drawn up. I don't know. Sometimes this shit gets really weird. But I think Kansas City is one of those. Where it's the same city, but it's like different sides.
Ugh.
Do you know where he's from in Missouri? I know it's not. I don't think it's Kansas City. He's just from Missouri, though. And I thought at some way he said he lived in Oklahoma.
Got it. 60-yarder. Let's go.
They're the politicians for state lines.
Blame the top politicians for everything.
Well, I don't say for everything, but a significant portion. we also thank them that Indiana has any amount of the fucking lake shore that we have, which is very little of it.
All right, 2-score
But I
game,
would have
fourth
what we
quarter.
have rather than have nothing.
Time to go on my time management. No. That would be the opposite of my time management. You whores.
No. Get back down. Bad boy. Well, this has been an entertaining game, mostly because we've been entertaining. But I mean, it's not that the game is bad either, though. It's like,
No, he's fighting. God damn!
no.
Camara!
No. What did I just say? What did I just say?
I need this to be like not a quick scoring drive.
Yeah, that would gotta ruin some shit, honestly. Damn. Y'all was waiting for him. He ganged up on his ass. I don't know, you think we should just tank this year, babe?
Who, the Bears?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
But I'm never a fan of tanking. You fucking play. You play the best you can. And you see what the fuck happens.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's too early to really say that anyway. The way the score is, it seems like a legit game that would actually be broadcast. No, yeah. That's why I don't mind watching. I mean, I don't go online to watch other people's Madden games.
Yeah.
And Lord knows Madden's part of a league, so there are other games going on that he could probably watch that I can jump in with them. I don't make it a point to go out and watch them. I do make it a point to watch football. I mostly make it a point to watch other teams besides my own. And basically my point is that I watch football even though I don't play it.
Oh!
Oh my god!
A perfect play for that.
Yeah, that was...
That'll be game.
It was fucking game.
Alright, continue to be your entertainment, man.
Okay, I was gonna say... I watch football, I don't play it. And it's kind of the same reason why I'm okay with watching... Jesus, that was super close. Other people play video games in general. But like, watching football simulation is also fun because it feels like watching football. For the same reasons. I'm not playing. I have no control of any of the outcomes. If anything, it's a little more entertaining because you get to skip a bunch of the bullshit.
Yeah, no commercial breaks.
Nope.
It's a big deal.
I just went TV had them been disabled so I could watch games. Wait, what? How is your TV disabled so you can't watch games? Like, cable or network or what's going on here? Oh yeah, I want that shit. Oh.
I'm sorry about that, Cameron. We won't even say it on the stream, so. We need to get personal. We'll win the Saints. Go marching in.
Are you saying because it's like a funeral dirge right now, or what we doing? Sincere. Definitely not gonna win the thing. Oh. bastard. You want to get your little penalty garbage time touchdown? Is that what we're doing?
Whatever, as long as it takes me long. Sound is messing up for me. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, hey Cameron, I know your schedule is probably a lot more unrestricted, but you should definitely check us out when we go to play Visage. We've gone back to the spooky horror. Take it in. With this game, and it is stressing both of us the fuck out.
Doesn't stress me out. I'm fine.
You're lying. You're a liar. You're a lying liar.
You're a lying liar.
Of pants that are aflame. I may be more stressed out than you. I acknowledge this, but that does not mean that you are not stressed at all. Because you're the first one to reach for the walkthrough.
That's because I don't like to figure shit out when I'm in that kind of situation.
Yeah, that's the whole nature of this game, is to make you figure shit out when you're in that stressed out situation. Which actually, to be fair, I think is a downside of that game. I don't think that it makes for a very enjoyable experience. And it's a horror game, so I mean, like, enjoyable is like quotation marks, right? But it's still gotta be to a certain extent, and not just filled with frustration, because that takes away from the fear. And that's what you want to be able to. You want to feel like you can get through it. And the fear is keeping you from doing it anyway. So you're not just running up and down the halls, just like singing la 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 la. But the frustration is hampering that progress more so. And I fucking hate when games do that. That's probably why I don't like the Dead Space. Dead Space is not as bad as this game.
No, I know you
like
like Dead Space, baby. It's fine. I don't judge you because you like Dead Space. Jesus, it's a good game.
Whatever. Anyway, I know you're just trolling me despite me having said repeatedly that I hate fucking Dead Space, but I actually think I hate this game more. I think it was possible.
You want to see the truck?
I did. I actually did. Good job. Good hustle. Good work, imaginary player. It's just basically ones and zeros on the screen.
Don't do that. It's still real to me, damn it.
They can't hear us, baby. It's fine. Pretty sure
Okay.
they can.
The Bears can't hear you.
They never have. Why do they start now? No team I've ever yelled at on the screen has ever done what I've asked them to do. It's just fucking win!
See, you should be a Raiders fan. Just win, man.
Ready?
You're gonna go there.
Huh?
You're gonna fucking go there.
Yeah.
Woo! Woo! Hey, I probably should have a fantasy team since I didn't do shit with them this past Thursday. I'm going to have to live with that now. I don't know. I have like 4 fantasy teams. I think the problem was because like when I went to draft them, it was such an inconsistent experience. I've been using the NFL app for fantasy the last like over a decade now, before me and Matt started dating. And I've never had the same problems I've had with this year. It's super frustrating, and I don't have any attachment to my teams because I basically auto-drafted almost all of them. And it wasn't intentional. One of them was. One of them absolutely fucking was not. And the other one I didn't even mean to actually like schedule. Like I meant to schedule at a different time, and I scheduled it for a time that I would not be able to draft. So it would end up going on auto draft. And I think that team's actually the one that I had the most success with, honestly. But they're also like 2 week 2 teams and then 2 week 1 teams. So, hi Charlie, but what are you wondering about baby girl? So let's see what I'm looking at. Well, good start. He had a wide receiver by the name of Hyatt from the Giants who didn't do shit. So, the person I'm playing against is starting with one less person than I have. They have Mahomes. Well, I just have golf. So, I don't know what that means. I really don't.
Well, I'm facing the Bears, so you kind of fucked.
My other option is fucking Joe Burrow, who's questionable. But I do have T. Higgins, while I also have St. Brown if I leave golf in. So there's that. That's the one that I actually drafted. That I actually have something to say on. This one where I picked up Purdy and didn't bother putting him in the line. No. I have fucking Jordan Love. I have Jordan Love on the bench and I have Justin Fields in my league right now.
I would change that.
I probably will. Love is facing New Orleans this week. Well, Justin Fields is facing not New Orleans.
No,
yeah, this is the one that I gave up on.
Have my phone, please?
Yes.
GG's to ISO Dior. Our opponent this week. And we will match another one, a good one. For us.
Is there a mercy rule for y'all league? There needs to be a mercy rule. Probably. So this is what I just real quick before we move on, I just want to let you know, this is what my team auto-drafted, by the way. Justin Fields, Derrick Henry, D. Pierce from Houston, Justin Jefferson, and then Garrett Wilson. This is what I fucking auto-drafted. And I have the Dolphins defense. This is how I won the first year that I started. Not the first year, but the first year I started auto-drafting in week 2. Was I accidentally somehow got Mahomes his second year, but the first year that he was starting, and didn't nobody know who the fuck he was yet.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that was fun. Either I got him on the auto draft, or no one had picked him up by week 2 or 3. I'm oh, I'm grabbing his ass now. And just rode that shit all the way into the playoffs, the Super Bowl.
Oh, now Dameon Pierce just got more break tackling. Which brings that up to 96.
That was a punishment.
Yeah, he's going to be fun.
What was the punishment, Super? Ew. Yeah, I didn't change that.
I did better than him when I challenged Matt. I don't remember us playing, Supa. Did we play? I don't remember us playing. We could always run it back, though. Whenever anyone's ready, I am always open for a Madden challenge. I will even put money on the line.
You will?
Depending on who I'm talking to. Anyone we regularly talk to on a regular basis? Abso-fucking-lutely. As much as they would like. But CJ Stroud got some stats that time. So he's looking a little better. 88 passer rating now. That's much better.
I think I'll put D Swift to my flex. What do you think?
Oh, I lost, so I had to come over and watch the entire Star Wars franchise. That's right. That's right.
Okay.
I remember now.
Baby.
What?
I'll put D Swift to my flex. What do you think?
Who's he facing?
Tampa Bay.
What's your wide receivers on the bench?
Dotson from Washington and London from Atlanta. Oh, and Smith and Jigba from Seattle. I have a bunch of wide receivers, actually. I think I should probably jump
Who's Swift facing?
Tampa Bay.
And who's your quarterback?
Jordan Love, because I swapped out Fields. This is not my favorite team, so this is what I'm focusing on.
God, I don't know if you go with Swift or London there.
London was the one who was originally in there, and when I swapped them out, the optimized thing was like, oh, you get more points if you do this, went up. So I would, according to them, make more points leaving London there. But I've already left Swift on the bench for like the last 2 weeks, and I'm eating every single minute of it. Like, I shouldn't have.
Yeah.
So, like, but I also don't know how much he's going to get in receiving yards. I'm going to join a fantasy draft I'm assuming next year. I mean, technically you start one now if you wanted to, but, you know. What I have found is that when I play with other people who are doing week 2, they are people like me who fucking procrastinated and forgot that the season started on a Thursday. So they're not paying as much attention. That's helpful to me. Because while I may be paying as much attention, I'm still probably paying more attention than at least 2 or 3 other people on that league. So I'll take those easy wins any day of the week. That's fine. I understand that other people may also be doing the same thing, in that they are also going to end up reaping the benefits of these other people who are not paying attention. But they don't really care about them. I just need those 3 games to go my way, and then I'll do the best I can with the other ones. And then on top of that, the other ones may also be paying attention, but not paying as much attention. There's always at least 1 or 2 other ones who are actually taking this seriously. And even me sometimes will forget shit, obviously. I did not set my lineup for Thursday again this week, and I'm pretty sure one of my teams has Brock Purdy languishing in the fucking bench. But I am okay because I only had that. Even if it happens once or twice in a season, I'm not playing against fucking professionals like my husband and everyone else that he plays in pay leagues for, where they're actually paying attention and doing trades and talking shit and doing all that all day long. Every fucking season, paying attention. So my advice to you is, if you're interested in playing, there's nothing to stop you from playing now. And if anything, it's probably easier to get started now than it will be if you join an organized league next year, or even do a full draft the first year or first week before the season officially starts, just because you're going to be in there with other people who are probably also paying attention.
Yeah.
So, especially if you're doing it for the first week.
Well, with that, we're going to call it.
Yep.
Like, share, subscribe. It's getting late for us, so hit that bell icon. We will be back probably tomorrow, give or take. We're going to see how I feel. It's been a long week, and I may just want to hang out with my wife one-on-one, get that connection back.
Yay.
That never left. Because she's still my best friend and the love of my life.
Yay! Me too, like, but for you.
That doesn't mean you can't throw some gasoline on the fire.
What do you mean?
For relationships.
Gasoline?
Like our connection isn't gone, but you can always...
Light it back up.
Yeah.
Add more kindling to it. Gotcha.
Yeah, that was what I was going for.
You sound so excited now.
Love you guys!
I was excited to say more Visage, but I don't know why, because I just got finished ripping that game apart. It's really weird.
For No Color Entertainment, this is Matt.
This is Ariane.
We're out.
Bye.